on the bias. What that means is that you don't want to cut so that they're parallel or perpendicular to the edge of your fabric, but rather at a 45-degree angle. The reason why you want to cut on the bias is because it gives the fabric a little bit more stretch and a much nicer drape than if you don't cut on the bias. Now here's a sample of two pieces of fabric. One is cut on the bias and one is not cut on the bias. Now what you can see for that fabric that is not cut on the bias, it's quite stiff, and as I pull on it, it goes out of shape pretty quickly. It doesn't want to have any give in it. I have to put a lot of strength in there to move that fabric. Whereas if I take a piece that's cut on the bias, I'm not pulling very hard, but you can see that stretch in that fabric. And what that does is it allows it to drape much nicer on the body, or if you're using it as bias tape, it gives you a little bit more flexibility to stretch that along the edges of items that you're making.